Welcome to the art room. Every time you come to art, I will meet you at this door. You will be in a nice quiet line right here in the commons with your teacher, and I will invite you in. As you walk into the art room, you might notice these nifty arrows on the floor. These arrows are here to help you direct you the flow of traffic in the art room. Follow the arrows until you get to your art seat. Our art room space is small and there's a lot of kids. So these arrows are going to help us so that we can not be bumping into each other and all that stuff. Once you find your art seat, you may be dying to know, what are we going to make in art today? Before you even ask the teacher, look up at the board. You will see a list of all the things we're going to be doing and talking about in art. You also see our classroom rules. Be kind, listen and follow directions, and raise your hand. On this side of the board, you see this closed sign. That means that when you come in, you are expected to be listening quietly to directions, and the opportunity to ask questions or talk to your neighbor is closed. After I flip the sign over, you may raise your hand to ask a question and feel free to talk to your neighbor. Here is the art room voice levels that we've talked about, the art word of the week, and as we move over to the left, we can see lots of important art words that we're going to be talking about this year in art, and you will also notice the Masterpiece Gallery. At the Masterpiece Gallery, kids can bring in the art that they make at home, and I will hang it here at the Masterpiece Gallery. It's an opportunity for you to practice art at home and share it with the class. Moving more towards the left, we see these colorful paint chips here with some numbers and a K for kindergarten. This is for your class to earn points for being good artists and following directions during art. When you complete your chart, we will have a fun activity in art for your class. Further moving along past my computer, you see the pencil sharpener. If you ever feel like you need a sharper pencil, feel free to grab one from here. There's erasers available if you need them. Or I might put some other things there that I don't want to put out at your table. You also see in our class that there are a lot of books. That's because this classroom is the library. You have a wonderful opportunity to visit the library on Library Day. During art time, the books are usually going to stay right on the shelves. There's plenty of time during library time on your class's library day to be looking and checking out books. You can only when you have special permission from the teacher can you touch any of the library books during art. Moving closer to the door, you will see a couple of other things here. This is a green box with the word third and a number 3. That is for the third graders' completed work. After you complete your work, you're going to put your work up in your class's box. Third grades is green. The other classes are different colors. You're going to write your name. You're going to write number 3 if you're in third grade, number 4 if you're in fourth grade, and you're going to put it in this box up at the front of the room unless your work is a painty, wet messy work. Then you are going to put it in here in the drying rack, and I'll help you with that. In case you do need to wash your hands during art or use the bathroom, ask the teacher, and you can see where the closest bathrooms are across the commons area here. First, of course, you need to raise your hand and ask for permission. In case there is an emergency and we have a fire drill, you are going to line up on this white arrow line. Then quickly and quietly, we're going to walk outside the building, right outside this door, to the parking lot, where we will be safe and Mr. Gralstein will give us the okay to head back in. Speaking of this arrow, this is exactly the way you are going to exit the art room every time. After you clean up your table, you finish your work, you'll push in your chair and line up on this arrow facing the door, and your teacher will be right outside waiting for you. Now let's get busy making some art.